attacked with a machete. The victim, who's believed to be in his 20s, was pronounced dead at the scene. It's understood the offender ran off on foot, and police are appealing for witnesses to get in touch. Meanwhile, a man has been arrested after a 38-year-old woman was found dead at a flat in Solihull. Police were called to the property yesterday afternoon, where the woman was found with fatal injuries to her neck. The 37-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of murder and remains in police custody. Now, exactly 4 weeks ago today, non-essential shops were allowed to reopen across the Midlands. But 1 month on, has a post-lockdown desire for retail therapy remained? Well, some smaller towns say it hasn't, and they're worried it might have gone for good. Andy Bevan reports.
It was the day we could once again shop till we dropped. The front pages predicting a retail revival to rival the New Year sales. But while it may have been a manic Monday in some Midlands towns like Birmingham, where the desire to buy a new outfit meant some went to extraordinary lengths to stay safe, in other smaller towns and villages it was a struggle, and it still is. Exactly 4 weeks ago we visited Wellington in Shropshire, where the town centre serves a population of around 60,000. Cobbler Les Goff was one of the first to open his doors on June the 15th after being shut for 12 weeks.
It felt like that I'd started a new business, coming back to real surreal, to be honest.
At first there was a rush of customers, but he says that's now dropped off, which he puts down to a combination of factors, some unique to his town, others being reflected across the retail sector.
Wellington is a bit of an old people's town, and the older generation are frightened to come out, which is understandable, really. We just haven't got that many guidelines. I mean, the government come out and say you've got to wear masks, and they're really not clear on it. But I think eventually it will come back, but I think it's going to take time before it does come back to what it was, if it does come back to what it was.
The local council accepts that high streets like Wellington were already under pressure even before lockdown. It's embarked on a new campaign to promote them, and it's been giving grants to local traders to improve shop fronts.
A number of new businesses have opened since the lockdown been eased, and there are a number that plan to open new investment into the town. And Telford and Wrekin Council, we have done our bit to promote our local high streets as well. On the whole, it's been positive. I still think there's a little bit of reluctance from people to come to their local high street because of the fears around COVID.
And wall shop owner Donna Thomas says while her business is traditionally quiet during the summer, there's still a vital amenity missing from